The rain-slicked streets of Chicago gleamed under the sodium lights as Alex Rivera jogged through the evening drizzle. His black hoodie pulled up against the chill. He was just blocks from home when the squad car's sirens blared behind him, red and blue lights piercing the night like accusations. "Hands where I can see them!" barked the officer, stepping out with a hand on his holster, his partner eyeing Alex like he was a threat simply for existing. Alex froze, heart pounding not from fear but from the familiar sting of injustice. At 28, he'd faced this before, profiling that hit harder because of who he loved. But tonight was different. He wasn't just any guy. He was Special Agent Alex Rivera of the FBI, deep undercover in a case that could expose a web of corruption tied to hate crimes against the LGBTQ community. As the officers approached, demanding ID and questioning his suspicious attire, Alex weighed his options. Blow his cover or endure the humiliation. He chose the latter for now. "I'm just heading home, officers," he said calmly, hands raised. They patted him down roughly, their comments laced with thinly veiled disdain. "Hoodies at night? Looking like that? You're asking for trouble," one sneered, glancing at the rainbow pin on Alex's backpack. A subtle nod to his identity that he'd worn defiantly. Alex bit his tongue, thinking of his partner, Jordan Hayes, waiting at their apartment. Jordan, a civil rights lawyer, would be furious if he knew, but Alex couldn't risk the mission. The stop dragged on, the officers radioing in his details, their tone shifting from aggressive to mocking when they saw his address in a progressive neighborhood. "Figures," the partner muttered. Finally, they let him go with a warning, but not before one slipped in a slur under his breath. Alex walked away, fists clenched, the encounter fueling his resolve. This wasn't random. It was systemic, the kind of bias he'd infiltrated the FBI to fight. Back home, Jordan paced the living room, his worry etched into every line of his face. At 30, with sharp features and a passion for justice that matched Alex's, he'd built a career defending those marginalized by the system. Their relationship had started 3 years ago at a protest rally, where Alex's quiet intensity drew Jordan in like a magnet. But lately, Alex's undercover work strained them. Secrets Jordan couldn't know. Nights Alex vanished without explanation. "You're late," Jordan said as Alex entered, pulling him into a hug that lingered. "Everything okay?" Alex nodded, forcing a smile. "Just a long run." He couldn't tell Jordan about the stop. It would only heighten the arguments about safety, about Alex risking everything for a badge that didn't always protect people like them. That night, as they lay in bed, Jordan's hand tracing patterns on Alex's back, the conversation turned heavy. "I had a case today," Jordan shared. "A kid, 19, beaten for holding his boyfriend's hand. The cops wrote it off as a random assault." Alex's jaw tightened. It mirrored his own experiences growing up in a conservative suburb, where his coming out at 16 led to family rejection. His parents, devout and unyielding, had called it a phase, then a sin. Joining the FBI was his rebellion, a way to prove he could change the world from within. But doubt crept in. Was he changing anything or just becoming part of the problem? The case he was on involved a ring of officers in the Chicago PD moonlighting as enforcers for a hate group, targeting gay men in routine stops that escalated into violence. Alex had posed as a low-level informant, gathering evidence, but tonight's encounter hit too close. The next morning, Alex met his handler, supervisory agent Carla Mendoza, in a nondescript coffee shop. "You look rattled," she noted, sliding him a file. "Anything I should know?" He hesitated, then recounted the stop without revealing his emotions. "It's personal now," he admitted. Carla's eyes softened. "That's why you're perfect for this. But stay focused. We need solid proof." As days blurred into weeks, Alex delved deeper. He befriended suspects in dive bars, recording conversations laced with bigotry. One night, he overheard plans for a cleanup operation, targeting a gay bar frequented by activists. His pulse raced. Jordan volunteered there sometimes. The conflict tore at him, duty versus love. Jordan noticed the distance. Over dinner one evening, he confronted Alex. "You're pulling away. Is there someone else?" The accusation stung. "No, God, no," Alex replied, reaching for his hand. "It's work. Classified." Jordan pulled back. "Work that could get you killed? We're supposed to be partners, Alex. In everything." The argument escalated, voices rising in their small apartment. Jordan stormed out, slamming the door. Alone, Alex stared at photos of them. Happy, unburdened, wondering if the badge was worth it. He loved Jordan fiercely, a love born from shared battles against a world that often saw them as less. But secrets bred mistrust. Reconciliation came slowly. Jordan returned hours later, eyes red. "I can't lose you," he whispered, pulling Alex close. They talked through the night, Jordan sharing his fears of a system that chewed up idealists like Alex. "Promise me you'll be careful," he urged. Alex nodded, but inside the mission loomed larger. Little did he know, the officers from that night were part of the ring. They'd run his plates, suspicious of his clean record. Whispers spread. Was he a plant? Tension built as Alex closed in on evidence, a ledger of payoffs hidden in a precinct locker. One evening, tailing a suspect, Alex spotted Jordan at a rally against police brutality. Their eyes met across the crowd, a silent plea. But danger lurked. The suspect noticed Alex's distraction. A chase ensued through alleyways, ending with Alex cornered. "Who sent you?" the man growled, knife glinting. Alex fought back, training kicking in, subduing him just as backup, his FBI team, arrived. The arrest was quiet, but ripples spread. The ledger exposed dozens, including those officers. In the aftermath, Alex's cover held, but barely. The FBI swooped in, arrests mounting like dominoes. Headlines screamed corruption in Chicago PD, hate crimes ring busted. Alex watched from the shadows, his role anonymous for now. But the personal toll weighed heavy. Jordan, piecing together news reports, confronted Alex again. "This was you, wasn't it? The undercover op." Alex sighed, the weight of secrecy lifting slightly. "Yeah, I couldn't tell you." Jordan's face twisted with a mix of pride and anger. "You risked everything. For what? To prove you're one of the good ones." The question hung between them, echoing societal divides. Alex had joined the FBI to bridge gaps, but critics argued agents like him legitimized a flawed institution. "I'm fighting from inside," Alex defended. "Changing minds, one case at a time." Jordan shook his head. "At what cost? Our life." Their relationship, once a sanctuary, now cracked under pressure. Friends noticed. Dinners where tension simmered, weekends apart. Alex's best friend, Mia, a fellow agent and ally, pulled him aside. "You can't have it all, Alex. The job or the man. Pick one." But love wasn't a choice. It was his anchor. As the trial loomed, controversy erupted. Defense attorneys painted the officers as victims of woke overreach, claiming stops were routine, not biased. Protests flared outside the courthouse, signs reading "Blue Lives Matter," clashing with "End Queer Hate." Alex, testifying anonymously via video, felt the irony, protecting the system while exposing its rot. Jordan took on pro bono work for victims, his speeches fiery. One night, after a rally, he came home bruised from a scuffle. "Counter-protesters," he explained. Alex bandaged him, hands trembling. "This is madness. We're on the same side." Jordan met his gaze. "Are we? You wear the badge they abuse." The divide deepened. Alex's family, long estranged, reached out via email. "Saw the news. Proud of you, son." But that lifestyle, it reopened old wounds. Growing up, his father's disapproval had driven him to excel, to prove worth beyond orientation. Now, success felt hollow without acceptance. A turning point came during a stakeout. Alex confided in Carla about his struggles. "Jordan thinks I'm complicit." She nodded sympathetically. "Many do, but your proof change is possible. Don't let doubt win." Her words bolstered him, but doubt lingered. Then, disaster struck. One of the arrested officers out on bail targeted Jordan. Anonymous threat arrived. "Back off, or your boyfriend pays." Alex's world tilted. He confronted the man in a risky off-book meeting, recorder hidden. "You profiled me that night. Because I'm gay." The officer smirked. "And? It's the job." The confession was gold, but the danger real. Alex rushed to Jordan, revealing everything. "They're after you because of me." Jordan's eyes widened, then softened. "Then we fight together." For the first time, they bridged the gap, planning defenses. Their love reignited amid chaos, stolen moments of tenderness, reminding them why they endured. But society pushed back. Media outlets debated. Was Alex a hero or a traitor? Conservative pundits claimed the bust was a witch hunt, ignoring evidence of targeted violence. Liberal voices questioned if an FBI agent could truly reform the system. Alex fielded anonymous hate mail, slurs echoing his past. At a community meeting, Jordan spoke passionately. "My partner risks his life daily to expose this hate. But until the system changes root and branch, it's not enough." Alex, in the audience incognito, felt a surge of pride. Their eyes met, a silent vow. As arrests piled up, a key witness recanted, claiming coercion. The case teetered. Alex dug deeper, uncovering ties to a powerful politician who funded the hate group under the guise of family values. Exposing him would rock the establishment. The confrontation came at a gala fundraiser. Alex, undercover as a donor, cornered the politician. "I know about the payoffs." The man blanched. "You have no proof." But Alex did, a wire transfer trail. The arrest made national news, sparking outrage. Backlash was swift. Protests turned violent, with clashes between supporters and opponents. Alex and Jordan hunkered down, their apartment a fortress. "Was it worth it?" Jordan asked one night, head on Alex's shoulder. "Every bit," Alex replied, "because it brought us closer." Yet, fissures remained. Jordan's firm offered him a promotion in D.C., away from the fray. "Come with me," he pleaded. Alex hesitated. "My work's here." The choice loomed, love or duty. In a heated argument, old insecurities surfaced. "You're choosing the badge over us," Jordan accused. Alex shot back. "I'm choosing to make a difference." Doors slammed. Silence followed. Reconciliation tentative, they attended therapy, unpacking traumas. The counselor noted societal pressures amplifying their issues, homophobia forcing constant vigilance. Slowly, understanding bloomed. But the trial's verdict brought new twists. Guilty on most counts, but lenient sentences sparked fury. "Slap on the wrist," Jordan fumed. Alex agreed, disillusioned. Had he changed anything? Post-trial, Alex faced internal review. The FBI lauded his work publicly, but whispers of overreach circulated. A promotion dangled, but with strings. Relocate to a desk job in Quantico. "Safer," Carla said. "For you and Jordan." Alex pondered, the offer tempting amid exhaustion. Jordan, meanwhile, thrived in advocacy, his profile rising. Interviews highlighted his role in supporting victims, subtly crediting an anonymous source. Alex, pride mixed with envy. Jordan shone in the open, while Alex lurked in shadows. Their relationship navigated choppy waters. Date nights became debates. Reform versus abolition. "The system's broken," Jordan argued. "Tear it down." Alex countered. "From inside, we fix it." Friends divided, some siding with Jordan's radicalism, others with Alex's pragmatism. A family reunion tested them. Alex's sister invited them to a gathering, an olive branch after years of silence. "Mom and Dad want to try," she said. Skeptical, they went. The Midwest home buzzed with relatives, eyes darting at their held hands. Dinner was tense. Alex's father, gruff and traditional, broached the bust. "Heard about your work. Good job. But then, still that choice of yours." Jordan bristled. "Love isn't a choice." The table erupted in arguments, Bible quotes versus human rights. Alex defended fiercely. "I'm the same son you raised, proud and gay." They left early, the encounter raw. In the car, Jordan squeezed his hand. "You were amazing." But wounds reopened. Alex questioned if acceptance was possible in a divided America. Work intensified. A new case emerged. Copycat hate groups emboldened by the trial's leniency. Alex infiltrated online forums, posing as a sympathizer. The rhetoric chilled him. Plans for disruptions at Pride events. He thought of his first Pride with Jordan, joyous amid rainbows, now threatened. Personal stakes rose when a forum user mentioned Jordan by name. That lawyer needs silencing. Panic surged. Alex escalated reports, but bureaucracy slowed response. Frustrated, he confided in Jordan. They're targeting you again. Jordan's resolve hardened. Let them come. I won't hide. But fear crept in, nights sleepless. Their intimacy deepened, a bulwark against hate. I love you more for this fight, Alex whispered. Controversy peaked at a town hall. Jordan debated a conservative commentator, sparks flying. Your partner's an agent. Doesn't that make you biased? The opponent sneered. Jordan fired back. It makes me informed. The clip went viral, drawing threats. Alex's cover strained. A forum admin suspected him, setting a trap. At a meetup in a warehouse, Alex arrived wired. Prove your loyalty, they demanded, handing him a bat. A bound man, gay, pleading, lay before him. Horror struck. It was a test. Thinking fast, Alex signaled his team. Chaos erupted, raids, arrests. But in the melee, a shot rang out. Pain seared Alex's shoulder. He collapsed, vision blurring. Hospital lights greeted him. Jordan at his bedside, eyes swollen. You idiot, he choked. Don't scare me like that. Alex grinned weakly. Had to save the day. The wound was superficial, but the scare profound. Recovery brought reflection. Media hailed Alex a hero, his identity revealed. Interviews flooded in, questions probing. As a gay agent, do you face bias internally? Alex admitted. Daily. But I push through. Public reaction split. Supporters cheered diversity in law enforcement. Detractors decried agenda pushing. Social media buzzed with debates. Could queer individuals truly serve without conflict? Jordan stood by, but the spotlight intensified their issues. Paparazzi hounded them, twisting private moments. Is this what we wanted? Jordan asked. Alex nodded. Visibility matters. Pivotal moment came at Pride. Alex, arm in sling, marched with Jordan. Cheers erupted, but counter-protesters hurled slurs. One lunged. Security intervened. The incident fueled calls for reform. Back home, they discussed the future. Jordan's DC offer loomed. We could start fresh, he suggested. Alex wavered. But the fight's here. Compromise emerged. Alex requests transfer to policy reform. Yet, doubts persisted. Alex's parents called. Awkward congratulations laced with caveats. We're trying, his mother said. Progress, but incomplete. As summer waned, a new threat surfaced. Internal FBI leaks suggesting the original bust was politically motivated. Investigations loomed. Alex in the crosshairs. They're scapegoating you, Jordan warned. Defending himself, Alex uncovered deeper corruption. Higher-ups aware of the ring but ignoring it. Exposing them risked everything. Career, safety. The decision tore at him. Consult me. Blow the whistle. Jordan agreed. Truth over loyalty. Filing the report anonymously. Fallout was swift. Hearings called. Testimonies mounting. Alex testified openly, naming names. Betrayal stung, but integrity won. Society reacted. Some praised whistleblowing, others decried disloyalty. Debates raged. Was internal reform possible, or was defunding the answer? The hearings dragged on, a spectacle of finger-pointing and revelations. Alex sat in the gallery, watching former colleagues squirm under scrutiny. His testimony had painted a damning picture. Ignored reports, suppressed evidence. I joined to serve, he stated. Not to enable hate. Public opinion swayed. Polls showed growing support for LGBTQ rights in law enforcement, but backlash from traditionalists was fierce. Editorials questioned, Can agents like Rivera be impartial? Alex fired back in op-eds. Impartiality means justice for all. Jordan's career soared. He led a coalition pushing for federal oversight. Their partnership became symbolic, lawyer and agent united against bias. But privately, strain showed. Late nights apart, arguments over strategy. A surprise visit from Alex's parents marked a shift. "We saw your testimony," his father said stiffly. "Didn't agree with everything, but respect." Hugs were awkward, but genuine. Jordan watched, hopeful. "Baby steps," he murmured. Healing extended to their circle. Mia, promoted, vowed to mentor queer recruits. "You paved the way." Friends rallied, hosting a low-key celebration. Toasts to resilience, love. But peace was fleeting. A civil suit from arrested officers claimed defamation. "They're dragging your name," Jordan fumed, prepping defense. The case highlighted divides. Victims versus perpetrators, progress versus status quo. Courtroom drama unfolded. Witnesses recounted horrors, beatings, threats, bolstered by Alex's evidence. The defense attacked his credibility. Bias due to lifestyle. Jordan objected fiercely. Irrelevant and bigoted. The judge ruled in their favor, but appeals loomed. Victory bittersweet. Costs mounted. Alex pondered retirement. Maybe teach, consult. Jordan encouraged. "You'd be great." Amid turmoil, they escaped to a cabin in the Rockies. No signals, just them. Hikes, fireside talks mended bonds. "Remember our first date?" Jordan reminisced. "Protesting together." Alex smiled. "Felt right." Intimacy reaffirmed commitment. "Through it all, you're my constant," Alex said. Jordan echoed. "Always." Returning, reality crashed. A bomb threat at Jordan's office, linked to remnants of the hate group. Evacuation, investigation. Alex led the probe. Conflicts of interest waived due to expertise. Tracking leads to a small town. Alex confronted the ringleader. A former cop, embittered. "You destroyed lives," the man spat. Alex replied, "You destroyed more. Arrest peaceful, but reflections deep." Cycles of hate. Media frenzy ensued. Interviews delved into personal lives. "How does your relationship survive?" Alex. "Communication, trust." Jordan. "And fighting for what's right." Controversies swirled. A book deal offered, but Alex hesitated. Exploitation? Jordan advised, "Share your story. Inspire." He wrote, pouring emotions. Childhood rejection, FBI struggles, love's triumph. Titled Badge of Honor. It sparked debates. Memoir or manifesto? Launch events drew crowds. Questions probing. "Do you regret outing corruption?" Alex. "Never. Silence enables." Society evolved slowly. Legislation passed for better training, but vetoes in conservative states. Protests continued. Alex and Jordan at forefront. Personal growth shown. Alex mentored a young gay recruit, sharing wisdom. Be authentic. Jordan expanded his firm, focusing on queer rights. Yet, challenges persisted. A health scare, Jordan's stress-induced ulcer, forced slowdown. "Prioritize us," Alex urged. Balance sought. As years ticked, their story became legend in activist circles. Speaking engagements united them, messages of hope. But a final twist. Leaked documents showed FBI higher-ups had protected the politician for political gain. Alex, now consultant, pushed for accountability. Hearings reopened, testimonies raw. In closing arguments, Alex stated, "Justice isn't blind. It's what we make it." Applause thundered. Life settled. They adopted a dog symbolizing stability. Evenings on the porch, hands entwined, reflecting. Friends married them in a quiet ceremony. Families present, tentative peace. Vows exchanged, in justice and love. But questions lingered. Had they changed the world or just their corner? Stability proved illusory. A national scandal erupted. Similar rings in other cities, inspired by Chicago's exposure. Alex consulted federally, Jordan lobbying Congress. Their expertise demanded, but toll evident. Travel strained them. Hotel rooms, video calls replaced home comforts. "Miss you," Jordan texted. Alex replied, "Soon." A pivotal bill, Equality in Enforcement Act, mandating bias training. Jordan testified, Alex supporting data. Passage narrow, celebrations muted by compromises. Opposition mounted. Death threats resurfaced, security tightened. "Worth it?" Alex asked. Jordan, "Absolutely." Personal milestones. Alex's book bestseller, proceeds to charities. Jordan's award for advocacy. Pride shared. But introspection grew. Alex visited his hometown, reconciling with roots. "I've changed," he told his parents. They nodded. "Us too." Jordan's family, always supportive, hosted holidays. Blended traditions, acceptance blooming. Career shifts. Alex taught at a university, shaping minds. Jordan ran a nonprofit. Balance achieved. Yet, society grappled. Supreme Court cases on LGBTQ rights divided the nation. Protests, rulings, progress uneven. Their story inspired a documentary, raw and honest. Interviews revealed vulnerabilities, fears, doubts. Viewers debated, heroes or agitators. Aging gracefully, they mentored youth. "Fight smart," Alex advised. Jordan, "With heart." Legacy pondered. Children, adoption considered but decided against, world too volatile. Instead, they built community. Safe houses for queer youth, echoing their journeys. Anniversaries marked with trips, reaffirming love. "Best decision," Alex said. Jordan, "You." But echoes of the past. A routine stop in a rental car, officers eyeing them suspiciously. "Deja vu," Alex joked tensely. Cleared quickly, but reminder stark. Final reflections. Had the system improved? Marginally. Hate crimes down, awareness up, but work unending. In quiet moments, they questioned choices. "Regrets?" Jordan asked. Alex, "None." Their bond, forged in fire, endured. A testament to resilience. As the sun set on another day, Alex turned to Jordan. "What now?" Jordan smiled. "Keep going." The end came not with fanfare, but peace. Lives intertwined, impact rippling. Was it right for Alex to stay within the system to reform it, or should he have joined Jordan in dismantling it from the outside?